like I cannot lie, I naturally do not really watch horror movies like that, so I had to prepare my mind before watching this movie because I do not want to see any gory scenes, and I'm like, oh my god, no, I don't want any of that. So I prepared my mind very well before watching this movie. This movie literally gave me some shocking moments that made me open my mouth wide. But then when the shock went away and my eyes was clear, I then began to spot some things that did not seem real in the movie, okay? But overall, I rate the movie a good 70 over 100. It's a good watch. It's something that I recommend to anybody that loves horror movies. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it's cool. Texas Chainsaw is a sequel that tells of the story of influencers looking to breathe new life into a Texas ghost town. They encounter Leatherface, an infamous killer who wears a mask of human skin. Jeez. Guys, the storyline is very interesting. It introduces us to a group of young stars that went into a town in Texas. The name of the town is Harlow, and they went to that town because it's a secluded area. It's an area that is dull. Okay, so they had this idea, this dream to refurbish that space, to make the space become a trending community and all of those good stuff. So they sold this idea to investors who were willing to invest in making that place a cool place. But unfortunately, they met with a villain. They awakened the villain, Leatherface. I do not like the fact that these youngsters did not research about where they were coming to. How would you just wake up in this time and in this age and say you want to refurbish a town, you want the town to be cool, and you do not research about where you are going to, for crying out loud? Now they went to awaken the bloody villain. Now, on getting to that site, on getting to Harlow, they met with a woman that had a property there. This woman is an old woman, and she was trying to make the youngsters to understand that this property belongs to me. I've not sold the property. You go and do your findings well. Bring the document that you said you have, that you used to purchase the property. Bring it and show it to me. You know, so the woman was trying to make the youngsters understand that the house was hers. But this young dude said, no way, I'm not having this today. He went to call on the police officers, and they forcefully took this woman away from her property. So she was gasping for breath. She was gasping, and unfortunately she died, and that awakened the villain. Villain is an adopted son to the woman.
What are you doing in our house? You really shouldn't be here.
I love the direction of the movie. The villain himself, he looks like the villain. He is tall, weird, has this ugly looking mask on his face. He does not feel pain. He literally did not even talk from the beginning of the movie till the end of the movie. He does not care for anybody, and he does not eliminate naturally. He eliminates brutally. And then I like the fact that the directors also made him to be sorrowful, because his stepmom is dead. She died unfairly. But then I don't like the way the directors, they did not allow us to fully understand who this villain is. Who is the villain? Where is he coming from? Why is he behaving the way he behaves? Why does he eliminate people brutally? Where is he coming from? All these questions were not properly answered in the movie, which did not make sense. Even though it's not fully answered, at least some insight should be given to we the viewers, but none. I also love the cliffhanger at the end of the sequel. It makes so much sense. Then I also love three major characters: Melody, Lila, and Adesti. Adesti has been in Harlow for a long period of time. She's a ranger there. She decided to be there because she tried to track down Leatherface. But when she discovered that he has resurrected and that he has started to massacre people, she decided to come into the picture so that she would take him down, because she's been hunting this guy for 50 years, that she needs to kill him. Why? This wicked being, this villain, was the one that killed all her friends, and she was the only one that survived the brutality. So that was why she determined in her heart that she needs to eliminate this brutal killer. But at the end of the day, guys, did she eliminate the villain? You need to watch the movie to find out. I'm not going to spoil the movie for you. The characters Melody and Lila, they are sisters. They are also part of the youngsters that came to Harlow. In fact, Melody is the senior sister, and she's also the major pioneer of the whole thing. Now, normally on a normal ground, Melody and Lila, they are not friends. Like, they are not cool friends as sisters. You know, they have their differences. But after they saw the whole massacre, the goriness of everything, they had to join forces to survive. And I connected with them so well, and then I rooted for them. I had pity for them. In fact, I prayed for them, because I did not want any negative things to happen to them because of the connection I built with her.
I don't want to live here. This is a chance for people to start fresh somewhere.
I also like Lila's story. You know, she had survived an incident, a tragic incident while in school, where she was the only survivor. And you know, we keep having flashbacks of her while in school during these tragic incidents, and you know, that's good. That's good. I love it. Then I love the cinematography. The scenery is beautiful. I love it. The sunflowers, although the flowers have not blossomed yet, I wish that the sunflowers had blossomed. They were all sleeping in this movie, sleeping. I love it. And you know, the scenery kind of gave me cowboy vibes. But in all, I love the camera angles, the cinematography, the color grading. It's beautiful, beautiful. There are some interesting highlights in this movie that I enjoyed, and incidents. Okay, let me paint a picture for you. So Leatherface entered into the bus filled with the youngsters, where they were partying and having fun, and he went into this bus with his chainsaw, blood dripping all over his body, with his ugly marks. And then when these youngsters, this young set of people, they were a group of youngsters, when they saw him, they were like, oh cool. They brought out their phones instantly and they started to record him. Some went on Snapchat, Instagram. They were recording him, and I was like, wow, this is cool. And they also said that if you make any mistake, you would be slammed or something in that line. Which is funny. I laughed out loud. That scene made me roll on the ground laughing. I'm like, wow. So you guys did not realize that you are about to die and you are having a moment of your life, which is cool. Then I just love that scene. You know, Leatherface gave them some moment of fame before he massacred all of them. That is just one out of the numerous highlights that I enjoyed in this movie. But in all, I love the movie and I recommend the movie for you to watch. You need to watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's an interesting movie. Well guys, my name is Ayo and I review movies. Kindly watch out for my next video. If you want to see my previous movie reviews, check them out by clicking on the link you are seeing on your screen right now. Kindly like this video and kindly subscribe to my channel. See you on my next video. Bye for now.